So AH apparently betrayed the closest person to her, kicking Eve Barlow to the curb, and is what seems like confirmation after this starts to trend. And it doesn't just trend locally, it starts trending worldwide with everybody having a good laugh. These folks, they got mad. I mean, we are talking about big mad at the people they blame for it trending. That would be one DUI guy. I mean, we are talking about big mad here, and this is kind of glorious. I mean, if you look, here's Barlow. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tweets about the guy, and it just keeps going. You just keep seeing more of this. I mean, this is delicious. I think that means it's true, too. You and I, we're going to talk about all of this goodness today. Oh, fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. So, hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently, and talk about an absolute betrayal. And one, well, you gotta kind of laugh at a little. Why? If you don't know who Eve Barlow is, first of all, I'll let these minutes speak for you. This is when she got kicked out of the courtroom. You have Ben Chu, that would be the lawyer for JD, talking about Eve Barlow, saying Eve Barlow is a journalist and AH's current girlfriend who, at the time, was sitting in the front row right behind AH. Now, that person managed to get Gina Duders, who was a witness for JD, kicked out of the court. She did it with false accusations, by the way. That seems to be a theme for these people, right? Well, after she did that, she managed to get herself kicked out of the court, too. That's what you're seeing right here. Maybe that's her problem as well. Maybe she wasn't useful anymore. And maybe, just maybe, that lack of usefulness is what got her kicked to the curb. I'm not really sure, but what I do know is that she is big mad, and she's mad at people who brought it up. I brought it up, a few other people did, but DUI guy, he tagged her in something. You can see it right here. And right after this, oh, she goes absolutely berserk. His first post, though, was, there is chatter that Eve Barlow has been dumped by AH. Sounds like AH's MO. Use, then dump. Eve served her purpose. Now she can be discarded. Next victim. A useful one, please. I don't have the patience for people who can't serve my needs. She has a pattern. And then afterwards, you have DUI guy. There's a post. It says, leave AH alone. And DUI guy says, welp, looks like she did that to you. She left you alone. Now, the thing that really seems to set Barlow off, though, is this post right here, combined with the fact that it ends up trending, and it trends worldwide. And you notice that DUI guy tags her in, so she knows exactly who to blame for all of this. These are her words, too. Listen to what he posts. I'm sitting here writing this after spending 5 weeks more or less alone in a city I was thriving in only a few years ago. I am alone because wherever I turn, there's a reason for me to no longer be considered, invited, remembered, thought of, loved, respected, befriended, or trusted. And those reasons amount to words, to thoughts, to opinions. Now, when something's trending, it takes a hot minute for it to take off, and especially if that thing's going to go worldwide. But when it does, I guess Eve Barlow checked out those trending tags, and oh man, she and all of the people associated with her, they decide they're going to get DUI guy back because he brought this stuff up for worldwide recognition. You'll notice the first thing that they pull up, by the way, and you'll see here, it got 157,000 views. Now, me personally, I don't think that that's ran up by people. I don't think there's enough of them really involved to get this thing kicking that high, but they pull up a stream that is over 3 weeks old, and they start going to town. Here's one post about that. Oh, another, because he said something they didn't like there. He used profanity. Then there's, of course, the call for deplatforming. Stop hate for profit. Deplatform YouTubers engaged in targeted harassment in the abuse. Why, by the way, don't these people get deplatformed? I'm curious about that. I mean, they rail again and again, targeting specific people, trying to take out their businesses and their livelihoods livelihoods. How is that not targeted hate and harassment? Oh, that's right, because they're the ones that want to set the rules. Here's two others, by the way. Oh, here's some talking about a juror. What's interesting about the juror discussion, too, they're saying, I'm not really sure what that's tied to. He deleted this here. Yeah, that means, number one, that they've been stalking his platform for a while. They've been collecting tweets because they said, oh, he deleted that. But also, I think that this was a response to where they were going hard after other jurors. So he's talking about jurors. He's talking about who they are and whatnot. Yeah. Here's some more stuff, by the way. It's going to run into identity. She brings up the Yahtzees. Then after the Yahtzees, we're going to have, hey, look, this is all about identity. We have yet another one. They're going to get involved. They've pulled another stream. So this is a secondary stream that they're getting involved in. And you'll notice it's the same talking point these folks pull up again and again. If this is allowed, what else is allowed? YouTube. Can someone have monetized show on your platform? Will they scream racial and anti-Semitic slurs? I'm sure that would be very popular and get lots of tips from certain people. It's all unethical. Yeah. Then they start targeting him with the mainstream media. These are mainstream media folks, by the way, that were just involved in that recent NBC hit piece. They're getting involved in going after him. You can see this is all a collaborative effort. Hey, why don't you get the gang all together? And you'll notice Kate Tenbarge is saying, look, he took pictures here. A YouTube legal reporter who grew his audience off JDAH trial has resorted to taking random pictures of women in public, accusing them of being AH spies, and getting his followers to antagonize them. Deleted tweet on the left, full pic on right. I swear. How do your followers, by the way, antagonize someone? Hey, I'm on Twitter. I'm not there. But hey, how does that work exactly? Now, what makes this even more interesting is where the mainstream media ended up getting his quote-unquote random pictures where he's targeting women, because he's not targeting people. He's taking pictures while he's at a ball game. He posts this first. My first ever baseball game. Now, while he's posting that, he's posting random comments here. He's watching the game as well. So you can see that he's talking. And then this is the picture that the mainstream media decided to utilize, saying he's posting random pictures of the ladies out there. He's targeting them. Now you'll see here the rooftop bleachers. So he went up, he took pictures in the rooftop bleachers. Again, this was his first game ever. You see how it spins, like I said. No denial about what he mentioned before. Again, worldwide trending, getting mad, trying to destroy the guy. They went on for an entire day plus about it. Yeah, you tell me. You tell me indeed. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this work. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help out the channel, by the way? Links are in the description. We could always use your help too. But you know what? Biggest help is you being here. So thank you. Appreciate you. Ending here. See you soon.